Hi, Scorpio. This is Donatella, Empress of Swords, and this is your November through December 2020 reading. And if this is your first time, welcome to my channel. And if you are returning, thank you so much. And please always remember to like, to share, and to subscribe. And if this ever resonates with you, please leave it in the comments if this is like really matching to what is going on in your situation right now, and especially if this is really if the message is really helping you right now. Please share with me. I'd love to hear back from you guys. Now, the first thing that I get from your reading right now, Scorpio, is that you have a sense of you wanting to leave the situation that you're in. I feel like you don't get some kind of satisfaction in, I don't know if it's where you're living or the situation right now, but there's some feeling where like you feel like you want to get away from some kind of situation in your life. And it could be because you notice that the people around you, they all want different things. And the different things are kind of different than what you want. And there's some things that make you much more happier than the people around you, what they understand from what you need. And you kind of feel like you kind of don't know what you want to at the same time. You have many options. Like on your frontal mind, you're thinking, okay, I have these different options. I could do this many things. I could do, I could talk to this person. I could go to this place. I could probably maybe move here, or I could do this, or I could do that. But at the same time, you're not sure if any of these options are great. So now you're like wondering on which option to take because you really kind of want to change your situation. You want to kind of upgrade it from what it's been. All you want is just no strife. I think there's some goals that you have in your life. There's some goals that you have in your mind. And you want to get back at that stage where you were before. And in the distant past, you were offered this love that was just really immense for you. And in the recent past, there was some kind of other situation where it looks like a feminine energy, and it doesn't have to be a woman, but I have the Queen of Cups, and it's in reverse, meaning it could be a Scorpio, it could be a Pisces, it could be a Cancer, but it doesn't have to be that person. It's someone that's always super emotional. They're always like either crying too much, or they just have a lot of emotions. And right now, they're sitting in the reverse, meaning that I don't know if you trust them or they trust you, or even if it has nothing to do with trust. I think it's just this like sadness feeling, like you don't understand them. Like they're just so sad that you guys are just not clicking because of the sadness that they're going through. In the near future, you're thinking, oh, maybe I have the option to like leave this person or get away from this person. I think you're mostly worried if this person's leaving you. I think that's what you're mostly worried about. And you're getting out of anxiety because you're understanding that they don't want to betray you. But you have a lot of bad memories about this person. And one thing about them is that they always stick around. Even if they're going to do something deceptive, they always stick around. So that's just something that you've noticed, no matter what goes. But at the same time, in about a week from now, Scorpio, you're going to realize that this same very person gives you lots of anxiety because they give you a lot of bad memories. They're not consistent on what they do. So when this happens, you feel like you can't follow your intuition and you just have to keep working harder. So now I feel like every time you feel like shit, sorry, excuse my language, Scorpio, but I feel like every time you felt like crap, you had to work harder on your finances and got yourself a little bit better financially. So you try to fill yourself up emotionally more by trying to get your finances better. I feel like you try to escape through the money side of it if the emotions were bothering you a lot. Okay, so in about a week from now, you're going to realize that the person that you're with, like the person that you want to give your heart to a lot, in a week from now, you're realizing that, and it doesn't have to be a lover, it could be a parent too. There's something off about the intuition, is what I want to tell you. Okay, so this is what I'm getting. What I'm getting is that every time something goes wrong, you get upset. There's some kind of blockage with someone that you really care about. You're getting out of anxiety and betrayal, though, at the same time. But you're suffering through lots of bad memories. So you're mixing a lot of things together. Memories from the past. Sometimes you feel like your intuition is off, or sometimes you feel like this other person's intuition is off, but you keep waiting for something to grow. But the problem is that this person is not communicating the right things. And now I don't know if they blocked you or you blocked them, but you get this sense like you need to spy on them or they're trying to spy on you. But it's causing interference in this love connection that you have. Like, it's a really, really strong bond, whoever this is. It could be your lover, or like I said, it's just somebody that's like really close to you, like someone super close to you, someone that you actually really depended on to support you for emotional help. Like, there was a time, I think, that you were really connected to this person. Like, it was such a soulmate bond that this person was like your source. Like, this person seeded you. This person planted you. I don't know if they could have been, you could have had a baby with this person, or maybe this could be your parent. But it's that strong of a connection where they were put in a situation where they had two different options, okay? And they finally were able to talk about it because they understood that it was something that they wanted. They came to a conclusion that they were doing something that made them happy. Scorpio. At the same time that they thought that this was going to make them happy, right after that, there was two options started at the same time. But even if you feel like this person is not going towards you, this person is not going towards other people too. So if you're wondering, like, if they're betraying you or if they're not faithful, or I feel like this person really loves you, Scorpio. But I don't see like they're disconnecting. They're just halting and they're stopping and they're pausing. They're just staying in. And Scorpio, I think it could have to do with the Cancer. I don't know if a Cancer is like interfering with someone that you love, or vice versa, or you want to leave with the Cancer, or maybe the Cancer is the problem, or you just want to leave. You're taking the burdens down and you're realizing that family love is so important to you. Even relationship love. You want the whole shebang. You want all of it. But there's a person in your vicinity. I don't know if this is like an older female or it's just a female. Like, I noticed that she's very independent. She was always luxurious. But right now, she's shifted. She's shifted in a way where she's had to deal with a lot of deceptive people. And she actually... this could actually be you too, if it's not you. But if you're dealing with someone and you have issues with the female, or if you're the female, you or them have been dealing with someone that has been super deceptive, like super, super, super deceptive. And this was like the chosen person. But this person that you're dealing with is faithful to you, if that makes any sense. But they had been dealing with someone else that really triggered them harshly. And it has some kind of ripple effect on you, is what I'm understanding. But they're loyal to you. They want to rush fast, or you want to rush fast. There's some kind of rushing energy that wants to rush fast. But this is not going to hit until probably the end of December. Or mid-December, because this reading is like taking me a little bit farther. There could be an Aquarius that you deal with later. If it's not the Aquarius, it's like a wish that you wanted. It could be like maybe a Christmas present that you really wanted, or some kind of holiday present that you really wanted. Or it could be an Aquarius is coming to make your wishes come true, Scorpio. but it's like it costs you something. It costs you. There's another layer of love opening inside of your heart. And you're realizing that if you want someone to not be deceptive, you cannot be deceptive either. If you want to work with someone, you cannot be stopping the progress either. You're starting to understand that if you need something, you have to match and mirror that energy. You know, this actually reminds me of an experience that Libra had been going through for years, like several years. You may be entering into a time of the dark night of the soul, Scorpio. This is like a beautiful transitional phase. Now, I don't know exactly particularly how long this is lasting, but it could actually be a great thing if you know how to benefit the energy for yourself. What I'm understanding is that when Libra went through this phase, karma was happening really quickly and they understood how to use it. So if you do something really magnificent, let's say you do something great for people, it's going to have this ripple effect. Maybe not from the same person, but it's going to have a ripple effect from someone else. And it's going to have some great karma coming back to you. What I'm trying to tell you is that this phase right now is moving really fast. Your karma phase is moving much faster than you've ever experienced before. And you may run into an Aquarius. This is somebody that you could already know already. Or it could be the wish that you want. But I see this out more later on in the future. And it's this whole time throughout this month, you're trying to drop everything and everyone that has been deceptive. So you're trying to steer your way through a solution right now. That's what I see currently right now. But what I understand, Scorpio, the people that are in your household, I don't know if it's your parents or you and your spouse, or maybe you live with in-laws. They all have different beliefs. And you're going through a phase right now where you have to accept that they have different beliefs. That it's not going to be like a normal family situation that you thought it was. That it is different. And it seems like you're trying to build Libra's pattern before. It's like, I want to cycle out of this so that way I can balance it and make it even. But from what I understand is that you're looking at everything around you to see if those are the options that you want. Scorpio, some of you, I feel like some of your mothers or your grandmothers, they passed away. You had a mother figure in your life that it's gone. Like, I don't know. It's not that it's gone, but your mother figure has transformed. I don't know if like your mother passed away or you feel like you lost your mother, or maybe your mother's going through a depression. Whoever this person is, Scorpio, I want you to know that no matter the frustration, you are so loved. You are so loved. So if you just lost your mother or you're distant from your mother right now, or your grandmother, someone that was just like a feminine energy that was really close to your heart. And even if they haven't passed away, they could be alive right now. I want you to know that this person, Scorpio, this person really loves you. Even if you're not getting along, even if you're not talking, they really, really care about you. You might want to call them or clear something up if you can, if you have a chance. Or visit a relative or visit their grave or something. So if you can. It's just an option. But this person is heavily thinking about you right now. And they understand that you've had a lot of bad memories. They understand. This person wants me to tell you that they don't want you to be in the dark. That it's like this energy too. I don't know if you have like ancestors or someone that passed, or there's a feminine energy that really loves you. Man, they really, really love you. And they want to tell you, like, you have to be honest. Or they have to be honest. So that way you can get out of betrayal. There's something to do with honesty and bad memories. And I see it in here. I see that in the reading. You're getting out of that, though. You're getting out of that situation. It's just because you finally don't have communication with someone that you always had communication with. And now you're really curious about this person. It's just driving you more to be more curious about them. It's like, you know, like those movies that you watch, they're so interesting, they're so amazing, and then all of a sudden it's like this cliffhanger. You're like, what happened? You disappeared. Like, we were great, everything was cool, and then all of a sudden it just changed. Like, what happened? They don't communicate the way that they used to. And it's because they feel like they can't talk. They feel like if they talk, you're going to go do something deceptive behind their back. So now, since they don't talk, I feel like sometimes you feel like you wish you could spy on them or talk to them. So like I'm saying, like if this is a person that's passed away that you really loved, it could be like you wish you can kind of connect with them. Or if it's someone that you love right now that's currently alive, you wish you can connect to them, but the only way to connect through them is another way, not the regular form of talking to them. Maybe you have to talk to someone else, or maybe you have to check on their social media, or something's weird about them. Like they don't communicate the way that they used to communicate. Maybe they used to communicate in a more loving way. Or they, you know, or like I said, they maybe they passed away, or maybe their old self passed away. This is going to make more sense to you, Scorpio. Let me know in the comments if this resonates. But in the aftermath, this person had two options. They really love you, even if they had two options. I see that they really, really, truly love you. But if they told you that they didn't want something else, that was a lie. They did want something else, but they didn't take action towards it. They completely stalled it. That's really what happened. And it's because their heart's not in it. And whoever they deal with, their heart is not in it either. So they stay with you. Because with you, they feel like they can travel better, or they can transfer better, or something like that. But there could be, like I said, there could be possibly a Cancer that's in the way. Or they feel like you want to leave them. And pretty soon, I feel like you're going to take this burden off their mind, and because you want a happy family in the end. That's really, especially like towards the end of December, you're going towards that. Like mid-December, you start really thinking about that feeling about being with your family, because you really love your family. But there's this person that's like really sharp, and they're not right now as far as their emotion. Because they're tricking you or you're tricking them, but there's some deceptive energies that are in the way. But I see you rushing towards them later on. And if you can't get through them, you're getting through an Aquarius. Or maybe you're dealing with an air sign, so another Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra. There's some kind of truth they need to tell you, or some kind of truth you need to tell them. So that's what I see for your guys' reading. So before it's too late, have that communication with them. In my reading, I see that they really do love you. They adore you. But there's someone that loves you, that adores you, that can't talk about stuff. And it could be because someone else is in the way. So that's what I see. Or, you know, there's been problems with your guys' communication skills. There's problems with the way you guys communicate with each other. You have something that you want to do. They have something that they want to do. And I feel like there's like this carelessness on the priority of reaching each other's goals. I didn't see like too much of betrayal, because I feel like you're getting out of your anxiety, Scorpio. But there's a problem with you making sure that someone else's goals are reached while your goals are reached. and there's a disconnection. I feel like your goals have been reaching, but this other person's goals weren't reaching. And I feel like that was the most of it. So if that makes sense to you, please let me know. Please like, please share, please subscribe. I love you guys. I hope to hear from you guys soon. And if I can, I'm going to try to get my readings in December. If not, I will see you guys again in January. I love you all, Scorpio. Talk to you soon.